I'm Alicia, and I used to think having a baby would bring my family closer together. I sat across from my mother at her dining table, my husband Derek beside me. My hands were shaking when I put down the ultrasound photo. Mom, we wanted to tell you in person. I'm 12 weeks pregnant. She picked up the photo, studied it for exactly 3 seconds, then set it down like it was a grocery receipt. Well, I hope it's not like you. Derek's hand tightened on my knee. Excuse me? You heard me. Alicia was difficult from day one. Colicky, demanding, emotional. I'm just being honest. That's a horrible thing to say, I managed. It's reality, sweetheart. You know your sister Brooke never gave me a moment's trouble. Perfect pregnancy, perfect baby, still perfect. She sipped her wine. I'm just saying, genetics matter. We came here to share good news, Derek said quietly. And I'm happy for you. I'm just tempering expectations. Alicia, you've always been sensitive about everything. Remember when you cried for a week after I missed your 8th grade recital? You missed it to go to Brooke's college party. Brooke's graduation celebration, which was obviously more important. See? Still holding grudges. She smiled like this proved her point. That's exactly what I mean. This baby will pick up on that energy. My throat felt tight. We should go. Don't be dramatic. I'm trying to help you prepare. Motherhood isn't easy, and given your track record with stress, I'm concerned. What track record? Derek asked. She's always been fragile. Quit gymnastics after one bad meet. Dropped out of law school because it was too hard. No follow-through. I left law school because you kept telling me I'd never be as successful as Brooke, I said. There you go again, blaming me for your choices. This is what I'm talking about. A child needs a stable mother, not someone who falls apart when life gets difficult. Derek stood. We're leaving. Fine, but don't come crying to me when the baby has colic and you can't handle it. I raised 2 daughters. I know what I'm talking about. In the car, I couldn't stop shaking. She's toxic, Derek said. That wasn't normal. That's just how she is. She's always liked Brooke better. Liking one kid better is one thing. What she just said was cruel. My phone buzzed. Brooke. Mom told me your news. Congrats. She mentioned you seemed upset? I called her. Brooke, Mom said she hopes the baby isn't like me. Oh, she's just worried. You know how anxious you get. You don't think that was mean? Mom's from a different generation. She's blunt. Remember, she just wants what's best. She compared me to you the entire conversation. Well, I mean, I was an easy baby. She mentions it sometimes. Don't take it personally. How else should I take it? Alicia, you're being oversensitive. This is exactly what Mom means. You overreact to everything. I hung up. Derek pulled over. What did she say? She took Mom's side. She always does. Then we don't tell them anything else. This is our baby, our family. But 3 days later, my mother called. I talked to Brooke. She says you're upset with me. You said you hoped my baby wouldn't be like me. And I stand by that. I don't want this child to struggle the way you have. That's love, Alicia. That's not what love sounds like. Well, when you're a mother, you'll understand. You'll say hard things because they need to be said. I'm trying to prepare you. Prepare me for what? For the possibility that you might not be good at this. I ended the call. 2 weeks later, my father called. Your mother's hurt that you're avoiding her. Did she tell you what she said to me, Dad? She said she expressed some concerns about the pregnancy and you overreacted. She said she hopes the baby isn't like me. She called me difficult and fragile. He sighed. Your mother loves you. She just has a particular way of showing it. By comparing me to Brooke constantly? Brooke's had an easier path. That's just factual. You've always been more sensitive, and your mother worries. So you agree with her? I'm saying maybe don't shut her out over this. She's going to be a grandmother. She doesn't deserve that title. Alicia, that's harsh. She raised you, fed you, paid for your education. And never let me forget that Brooke did everything better. You're being unfair. Call your mother. I didn't. At my 16-week appointment, my blood pressure was elevated. Any unusual stress? My doctor asked. Family stuff, I said. Stress affects the baby. I need you to find ways to reduce it. That evening, my mother texted, "Heard from Dad you're having health issues. This is what I was worried about. You're not handling the pregnancy well." How do you know about my appointment? I replied. Your father mentioned it. I'm concerned, Alicia. Maybe you should consider staying with Brooke for a while. She could help you manage things better. I'm managing fine. Your blood pressure says otherwise. Brooke had perfect pregnancies, both times. She could give you tips. I blocked her number. Derek found me crying in the bathroom. She texted me through Dad's phone, I said, showing him. She won't stop. Block that number too. Block everyone who's giving her information. That's my whole family. Then your whole family is the problem. At 20 weeks, we found out we were having a girl. I posted it on social media with a simple announcement. Within an hour, my mother commented, "Beautiful news! Praying she has her father's temperament." Brooke called immediately. Mom's comment was a joke. Why are you making such a big deal out of everything? It wasn't a joke, Brooke. Nothing she says is a joke. You're paranoid. She's excited about being a grandmother. She bought the baby a gift. I don't want anything from her. You're really going to deprive your daughter of her grandmother over some comments? Those comments have been happening my entire life. Oh my God, Alicia, grow up. Not everything is about you. Mom has feelings too. Did she have feelings when she told me I'd never be as successful as you? When she missed every event I had because you had something the same day? When she told my husband she hopes the baby isn't like me? She was trying to help you be realistic. I hung up. Derek's mother called that evening. Alicia, honey, your mother reached out to me. She's very upset. She contacted you? She's worried about you and the baby. She says you've cut her off completely. Did she tell you what she said to me? She said there was a misunderstanding about some advice she gave. It wasn't advice. It was cruelty. I'm sure she didn't mean it that way. She's your mother. Maybe you should talk to her, work this out before the baby comes. Did Derek put you up to this? No, sweetheart. Your mother called me directly. She's heartbroken. I have to go. I looked at Derek. Your mother too now? I'll talk to her, he said. This is out of control. She's recruiting everyone. She's making herself the victim. Then we make it crystal clear. No contact means no contact. But the next day at work, my manager pulled me aside. Someone named Vivian called asking about you, said she was your mother and was worried about your stress levels. My face went hot. She called my workplace? I didn't give her any information, but, Alicia, is everything okay? It will be. I'm sorry she bothered you. When I got home, there was a package on the doorstep. Baby clothes from my mother with a note. For my granddaughter. I love you even when you're being difficult. Mom. I threw the entire box in the trash. At 24 weeks, I woke up to cramping. Derek rushed me to the hospital. You're experiencing early contractions, the doctor said. We're admitting you for monitoring. Have you been under significant stress? Yes, I whispered. Chronic stress can trigger preterm labor. You need complete bed rest and 0 stressors. They kept me for 3 days. My blood pressure stabilized, but the contractions continued sporadically. Any more stress could put the baby at serious risk, the doctor warned. I mean it. Nothing stressful. Derek told no one where I was. When I came home, there were 17 missed calls from my mother on Derek's phone and a letter taped to our door. Alicia, your silence is cruel. I'm your mother. I deserve to know what's happening with my grandchild. Whatever I said that hurt you, I'm sorry, but this punishment is excessive. Call me immediately. I ripped it up. We're moving, I said. Derek looked at me. What? She knows where we live. She'll keep coming. We need to move before the baby arrives. Alicia, we just bought this house. I can't have her showing up at our door when I'm postpartum. I can't have her meeting the baby. I won't risk it. Okay, we'll move. We found a rental 40 minutes away and didn't tell anyone the address. Not my parents, not Brooke, not Derek's mother. Just his father, who we trusted. The day we moved, my mother showed up at the old house. Our realtor called. There's a woman here claiming to be your mother. She's demanding your new address. Don't give it to her. She's not welcome in our lives. She's threatening to call the police, saying you're kidnapping her grandchild. The baby isn't born yet and she has no legal rights. Please ask her to leave. 2 hours later, Brooke texted, You've really lost it. Moving in secret? Mom's devastated. What kind of daughter does this? The kind whose mother told her she hopes the baby isn't like her, I replied. Get over it. That was months ago. She apologized. She didn't apologize. She said I was being difficult for being hurt. You're using this baby to punish Mom. That's disgusting. I'm protecting my baby from someone who's spent my entire life telling me I'm not good enough. You're delusional. I'm done defending you. Good. Don't contact me again. I blocked her too. At 32 weeks, I went into actual labor, emergency C-section. Our daughter was born weighing 4 pounds, 2 ounces. She spent 3 weeks in the NICU. During those 3 weeks, my mother somehow found out which hospital. She showed up twice. Security removed her both times after I made it clear she wasn't allowed near my daughter. The second time, she screamed in the hallway. I'm her grandmother. You can't keep me from her. I absolutely can, I told the security guard. She's not on the approved visitor list and never will be. When we finally brought our daughter home, our miracle, our fighter, I legally changed my last name to Derek's. I filed paperwork ensuring my mother had no grandparent rights. I made it official. She would never be part of our daughter's life. Derek's father visited and met his granddaughter. Afterward, he sat with us. Your mother called me, he said carefully. She's begging for a chance to meet the baby. No. She says she's sorry for what she said. She's had 7 months to be sorry. She chose to harass me instead. She's still your mother, Alicia. And I'm protecting my daughter from becoming what I was, a child constantly told she's not enough. He nodded slowly. I understand. Our daughter, Maya, just turned 6 months old. She's perfect. Happy, healthy, hitting every milestone. Last week, my mother sent a letter to Derek's father's house, knowing we'd see it eventually. Alicia, I've had time to think about what I said. I was wrong. I was projecting my own fears about being a grandmother onto you. I miss you. I want to meet Maya. Please give me one chance to make this right. I'm begging you, Mom. I read it twice, then handed it to Derek. What do you think? He asked. I think she's sorry she lost access, not sorry for what she did. Probably true. I think if I let her in, she'll start comparing Maya to Brooke's kids. She'll find something wrong. She'll make Maya feel the way she made me feel. You're right. I wrote back, one sentence. You had a chance to make it right every day for 7 months. You chose cruelty. That's permanent. Derek's father delivered it. He called me after. She cried when she read it. Good. She wants to know what she can do to fix this. There's nothing. She can't unsay what she said. She can't undo the person she's been my entire life. The answer is no, forever. Yesterday, Brooke showed up at Derek's office. You need to tell Alicia to forgive Mom. This has gone too far. Your mother called Alicia's workplace, harassed hospital security, and terrorized her during a high-risk pregnancy. Nothing has gone too far. Mom made a mistake. One comment shouldn't end a relationship. It wasn't one comment, it was 30 years of comments. So Alicia gets to play victim forever? Her daughter deserves to know her grandmother. Her daughter deserves to grow up without being compared to your kids and found lacking. Alicia's protecting her. From her own grandmother? That's insane. No, that's parenting. Something your mother never learned how to do right. She left. Last night, my mother called Derek's father again. I'll do anything. Therapy, family counseling, whatever Alicia wants, please. He asked me what to tell her. I looked at Maya, sleeping in my arms. She smiled in her sleep. Tell her the best thing she can do for her granddaughter is to stay away. Tell her I hope she enjoys whatever relationship she has with Brooke's kids, because she'll never have one with mine. Tell her I turned out just fine, fine enough to know my daughter deserves better than what I got. This morning, I got a text from an unknown number. You're making a mistake. One day Maya will ask why she doesn't have a grandmother, and you'll have to explain that you chose pride over family. I blocked it. Derek found me on the nursery floor, watching Maya play with her toes. You okay? He asked. I'm better than okay. I broke a cycle today. He sat beside me. She's going to keep trying. I know, and I'll keep saying no. Maya grabbed my finger, her whole hand wrapping around it. She'll never make you feel like you're not enough, I whispered to her. That's my promise. Derek kissed my head. Best promise you'll ever make. My mother will spend the rest of her life on the outside, wondering what Maya looks like, sounds like, who she becomes. She'll see nothing, know nothing, get nothing. And every time she remembers what she said to me that day, she'll know exactly why. If your parent told you they hoped your child wouldn't be like you, and then later begged for forgiveness, could you ever trust them around your baby? Or would you always be waiting for them to say the same thing to your child?